Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. So today I am doing a review of the Color Street nail polish strips. So if you guys haven't seen this has been a craze that has caught on recently, and they're basically these strips of all 100% real nail polish that you put on like stickers. They're like super easy to apply and they're durable. They seem to last a long time and they just come off with regular nail polish. So remover. So I of course was instantly intrigued, so I did buy a set of these and tried the glitter ones out. They have glitters, solids, they have ombre, they have French manicure, they have all kinds. But I tried it out and I was super shocked that it lasted on my nails for like 3 to 4 weeks maybe. I mean, you could tell that, you know, the cuticle was growing out, but other than that, they really lasted a long time. So I was really impressed with the wear on them and how easy they were to put on too. So a friend of mine just had a Color Street party and I bought a few packs from her. And so I want to go ahead and show you guys how they go on and just kind of what they look like in the process. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and I'll be right back. All right, so what I bought from her was a solid purple, because I love this like plum color. So I bought a solid plum, it's kind of dark here, and then also a red for like the holiday. And then I also bought a glitter, because who doesn't love glitter? But like, I need to get in close on this glitter. It's so pretty, love it. And sometimes you can get deals too through a party. They might offer, you know, some deals, but generally I'll put just the regular full price cost on the screen. And the thing I love about this is that you can kind of mix and match. And so you get 16 strips in here, and obviously you only have 10, you know, fingers. So, you know, you get a few extra, and with the ones that you don't use, you can kind of mix and match. And so I thought it would be really pretty today if I put on the plum ones with like maybe an accent nail or two of the glitter and just kind of mix those two together. So let's get started. Alright, so first I'm going to open up the pack so you can kind of see like what comes in it. And they come sealed, which is great. And because they're nail polish, you do want to make sure that you're like keeping them kind of out of the heat and cold and protected from the air if you can. So it's like such a cute little pack. You get the little nail polish strips themselves, which is great, and they're all sealed. And then you also get some other things in your kit. You get a sealed little like nail file, and then you should get a little prep pad as well. Oh, it says open. Look, I'm not even following directions. Look at that. So you undo it, and there's your little prep pad, and the nail file of course is in there, and then it gives you some instructions, which is great. So the instructions say to go ahead and remove the clear cover off of each nail strip. You peel the polish strip off of the backing, and then you can kind of tear off the tab and apply it to your finger and then kind of file the excess. So that's what I will be doing. So I'll put these aside and cut these open. So these are individually sealed, and you do want to kind of keep them sealed when you're not using them. And so you can reseal it with a straightener or like a food sealer. So just to kind of keep them nice and fresh. So each one comes with 2 little kits, and they are shiny. They look really shiny to me. They look pretty cute. So they kind of come with 2 strips here. And they do smell like nail polish. Like when you take them out, I can smell the nail polish in them. So the first step I'm going to do is set those aside and prep my nail. And you can go ahead and push your cuticles back. I haven't done this step because I think my cuticles are probably fine where they're at. So of course, make sure there's nothing on your nail by using the alcohol pad. And then you can start to go ahead and shape your nail. I actually really like this little nail file. It's super cute. I think it works well. I'm just going to zoom you in a little bit so you can see a little more of the application. And I am not a hand model, by the way. I do not have good nails. So once you're done filing your nails, I usually run it the little alcohol pad back over it, just because it's maybe gotten some file dust here and nail dust. You want them to be pretty clean so that they adhere the best to the to nail polish. So usually what you want to do is kind of find where like you kind of start matching up the size to the sides of your nail to try to see like what the best size would be for you. And so I'm gonna see if I can find like this one covers pretty well on that side and covers pretty well on that side. This one doesn't quite cover, and I think this one is probably too big. So this is gonna be what I'm gonna go with. So I do actually kind of take the tab off like for that, and then you're supposed to peel off the top layer, top protective layer. So then you peel the back off, and get that tab off of there, and then just start placing it. It is like a sticker. I mean, I don't know if you guys can really see that. It just looks like a sticker, but it looks pretty good. And so I'm just going to kind of start at the base of my nail, and if you mess up, you can kind of reposition a little bit shaky on it, but I am not an expert here. So go ahead and use your nail just to kind of like press it down pretty firmly, and then with the excess you can kind of cut them off, or I like to kind of use my nail to sort of like the edge of my nail, the sharp part, to kind of sort of score it a little bit and cut it just a little bit. And so I'm just gonna kind of shape it around the edges, around the side, and then you can kind of like usually kind of tear that off, or you can use your nail file. And so I just kind of tore it off, but yeah, well, it doesn't look too bad. So that is one done. That does not look bad. That looks pretty good. And then for the edges, you can kind of file up the edges and neaten them up if you need to, but this is looking pretty good so far. Just kind of file off any excess. And that's one down, one whole like nail. And I can touch it. I don't have to wait for it to dry. I don't have to like worry about getting my edges straight. It's so nice. It looks like, you know, a lot better than I would have done if I had polished it myself. So now I'm gonna go ahead and do one more, and then I'll probably speed this process up so you don't have to watch me do them all. So again, just kind of, yep, looking to see what that looks like the best fit. So I'm gonna go ahead and tear that one off of the strip. And then I do peel the top layer off. A little cat hair there. And then you can kind of peel it off of the backing and then start applying. Looks good. Make sure you get the edges. Mash it down nice and firm. And then I just use the sort of edge of my nail to kind of score it. And then you can kind of pull it off. And then it looks like there's some here that I might just kind of use this technique this time and get these all done. So it looks like it came away pretty clean, but there's like a little piece. And so I just use my nail file to file it off. And then neaten up the edge a little bit. And there you go. There is my second finger done. It's looking pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and speed up and finish the rest. And when it comes time for my ring finger, I am gonna go ahead and use the glitter set. And actually this glitter set is perfect because it has like plum in it. I don't know if you can really tell, but it's got like purple in it. So it kind of coordinates pretty well with it. So I think that's really cute to go with the set. So there is one hand done, and it does look a little darker, I think, on camera than it does in person. It does look like a lighter plum, so it looks pretty dark, but this is so cute. I love the like glitter nail. It's adorable, and they look pretty good. They look nice and shiny, and they look like they're all stuck down, like nothing's sticking up or anything like that. So I think they look pretty cute. I'm ready to go on to the next hand, and I'll do those off camera. They are all done and they look pretty cute. I love how it turned out. I especially love this glitter. I am so tied to glitter. Like, I think I need to just buy all the glitter from now on. So this is how they turned out, and I know how the glitter performs. I'll have to see how the solid color performs. It probably will show, you know, kind of wear and tear or chips like a little bit easier than the solid would, but you know, that's kind of to be expected. The last step is to really just reseal what you have not used. And so I kind of have my strips here that I haven't used, and so most of them are obviously the glitter. So I could probably get a full manicure out of the glitter and maybe just use a couple of these purple ones for accents, but basically just put them back into the package. And so they say to go ahead and use a flat iron. I have one here, just to go ahead and kind of run it across the top here so that it seals it, kind of like a food sealer would, so that it doesn't get exposed to the air and dry out your strips. And so I think that might have done the trick. Feels like it's sealed and closed, so that is ready to be stored and used again for the next manicure. So there you have it. It was super simple and quick. Obviously, I don't need any special skills to do this. It's really hard sometimes if you have shaky hands to get that perfect, line. But they turned out really cute. They look good, I think. They look like a nice fall, kind of manicure. And I didn't have to wait for it to dry. I didn't have to really do anything other than peel and stick. So, and especially if they last as long as the glitter ones that I tried before did, this is a win in my book. So if you're interested in trying these out for yourself, I put a link in the description box below. Just for my friend's site where she is selling these, so they're adorable. And there's a ton of different kinds. Like I said, there's like ombre and French manicure, some holiday, so certainly check it out. So let me know if you have any questions. I am not an expert, of course, but I'm just an average everyday user, but I have used these a couple times now and I do like how they turned out. So let me know if you have any questions or anything, or I can certainly pass those along to the folks that do sell these and have more expertise than I do. And also feel free to subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I do beauty and skincare, crafting, party planning, and sometimes home organization. So that sounds like your thing. I'd love to have you on the channel. I'll see you guys next time for the next review. Bye guys.